So, welcome. Today, I felt called to share with you some thoughts on being in harmony, both inner harmony with your vision for yourself, your intentions, but also in harmony with the outside world, with what you're coming into contact with. And many of my teachers speak about this. I think about Master O giving this as a challenge, as a place for us to strive to get to be in harmony, to be making beautiful music, to not be in having discord with the things in our life. And there's also a piece of this inner harmony, and that is where I was mostly inspired to go this week. So what I would like you to do is just get comfortable. And while you're finding a comfortable spot to sit or even to lay down, I wanted to say a couple of things about this type of meditation. This meditation, of course, has my intention behind it to be supportive for you in this moment, whenever you're listening to it, or if you come back and listen to it again later. It is not meant to solve all of the problems of the world. And I do these meditations. I used to do them weekly in Raleigh, locally, to support people using medical Qigong protocol, which I'll be using again today. And I want to remind you that sometimes we need more than just a guided meditation or healing protocol. Sometimes we need a lot more support, a lot more accountability, and a lot more guidance. If you think that that might be you right now, and the things that you're trying, the self-help approach maybe hasn't been working for you, or the things that you've been trying have felt more like Band-Aids for things that might need surgery, not real surgery, but please reach out to me. I am so happy to provide this meditation today and this healing support. And I don't want to be a part of the struggle that many people have, thinking that this is all that they need to do is to show up for a meditation here and there, because the absolute truth is that I believe is that what we do for ourselves and however we can learn to elevate our own soul, to heal the things that have happened to us, to easily, with grace, choose actions that are life affirming for us, that support our life force, that support our health, that support our relationships. Whenever we can do that for ourselves, it's much more powerful than anything that anyone could do for us. So with that being said, though, I am so happy you're here, and let's see how we can move some chi and support you today. So finding a comfortable seat, let your body relax as much as it possibly can in this moment, and that will be enough. Let me get this. He likes to sit near me. I'm working. It's loud. So being as calm and relaxed as you possibly can in the body now, in this moment of now, it is okay. Whatever bit of calm and peace you can access now is just perfect. I'd like to invite you to start by simply noticing your own breath, not changing a thing. You can't do this wrong. It's all perfect the way that it is. Just notice how the breath comes in, what it feels like, how it moves the body, how it goes out. When we fall into this practice of being hypervigilant, but in a loose and calm way on the breath, it invites us to remember this life affirming action that takes place every second of our life. From the moment we're born till the moment that we leave this earth, this life. It's always with us. Meditative breath. Now I'm going to have you change that visualization and begin to breathe in through the top of the head. Imagining that you're breathing in golden light into the top of the head, bringing it into the brain, supporting brain function, calm, ease. And then bringing the golden light into the heart. And then send the breath all the way down on the exhale out through the pelvic floor. Now bring in breath through the top of the head, through the base of the pelvic floor. Imagine that grounding energy and light, if you see it that way, comes up through the pelvic floor from the earth. Bring that into the heart. At the same time, breath is also bringing in light through the top of the head and from the earth, bringing it into the heart, and then expand out through the top of the head on the exhale. So with every breath, you're breathing in through the top of the head and through the pelvic floor. And you're also exhaling out through the head and the pelvic floor. So the directions are like this, coming down, and like this, pulling up and then coming out. And imagine that as you exhale, you are nourishing and acknowledging a field of light and energy around you that's actually around you all the time. Breathe in through the top of the head. Breathe in through the base of the pelvic floor, the base of the torso. Bring the breath into the heart and then expand out through the top of the head and through the torso, expanding and nourishing golden light all around you. And see yourself in the center of this golden light. And in this moment, without too much intellectualizing, invite your heart, mind, soul to connect to your vision for yourself, to the places where you wish to expand, to elevate, to heal. Connect to your vision and intention. Again, watching that you don't make it too narrow by going too much into thought here. Just set the intention. How can I harmonize with my intention, with my vision? And just set that out there, that question. And then ask the question, and what is not in harmony? What is dissonant? What is making noise? It's keeping me from harmony, keeping me from my vision, my intention, how I wish to be in my life. And let that be. As you breathe in through the top of the head, Breathe in through the torso and nourish that golden light around you. With much love and no judgment. Notice if there's anything that you've been giving your attention to. In a broad way, in a directed way, and just notice how that harmonizes with your intention, your vision, where you wish to elevate, how you wish to be. Again, noting where you're in congruence, where you're in alignment with your vision, with a kind and gentle observation, noticing where you may not be. The places where you may not be may look like boundaries that either you haven't been honoring for yourself, for another. It could look like ways that you excuse yourself for not showing up for yourself, or ways that you even enable another person to not show up for themselves. Ways that we are in harmony with our vision, with our intention. They feel light. They may not always be easy. They feel light. Feels life affirming. Choosing to get up in the morning and begin our meditative practices, our healing practices. Choosing foods that nourish the body and don't take the body offline. Choosing movement in the life to keep the body lubricated and active. Choosing not to create story around the actions of others. Those are all ways that we harmonize with our vision and intention. So with kind and gentle, observant inner eyes, taking a look at where you are in accord, where you are in harmony with your vision for your life, your health. And easy with yourself as you notice the places that you're not. Where things feel out of alignment. And you don't even have to cognitively put words to this or go into story. It's enough just to ask that your higher self, inner wisdom, the parts of us that operate maybe under the radar, in this moment, being curious about contacting that space, being aware of that space on some level. On some level, noticing the core beliefs. What are your core beliefs, and do any of them need an upgrade? Would any of them be serving you better for an upgrade? Or maybe as you check in with core beliefs, you realize that an action that you've been taking, something that you have been allowing and accepting, is not in alignment with a core belief. Stay in the center of your golden light. dropping away. You don't even have to figure out what I'm saying. Intellectualize it. Come back to breathing in through the top of the head. Breathing in through the torso, through the bottom of the torso, bringing breath up into the heart or down into the heart, and then expanding that breath, letting the momentum of the breath keep going up through the top of the head, down through the base of the torso, nourishing you inside this golden ball of light. Stay in the center. There's nothing to figure out. Simply an invitation to be in awareness. Simply an invitation to feel where you can have the opportunity to be in integrity with your vision, with your beliefs, with what it is that you truly want to create in your life. And with kindness and benevolence, noticing those places where either inner thoughts or outer actions are keeping you from being in harmony with this vision you have for yourself. Sometimes there is discomfort in inner reflection and focus. It cannot hurt us to do this. This is an opportunity when we are brave, step into those uncomfortable places. We find that perhaps it's not so bad. And we find that the pain of moving out of a place of contraction is not as great as staying in the place of contraction. Breathe in through the top of the head. Breathe in through the torso. Bring the light and the breath into the heart. Expand out straight from the heart or out the top of the head. There's nothing to do or figure out. Just set the intention. Being aware of inner guidance, of connection to what your vision is, what the next place is to grow. There's not a thing wrong with where you are. But one of the wonderful things about being human is that we get the chance to expand, to grow, to elevate, to lighten up. Inhale through the top of the head. Inhale through the base of the torso, bringing breath and light into the heart. Expand out. Noticing how it feels to be in the center of this golden light. I choose new patterns. I choose to remain in the center. I choose to step back into the center of this light when I become jostled out of it. I choose to be in alignment with my heart, with my vision, with my intentions. Freedom does not come from escaping the things that we do not like, that we contract around. Freedom comes from realizing that we can create our response to the world, to the inner thoughts. Inhale, finding the light, yourself in the center of the light. I choose compassion and love for myself as I bring to my awareness the places that I am out of congruence, out of integrity with my vision. I let go of judgment for myself. And when I am out of alignment and not in harmony, I can notice that and I can choose again and again and again. Breathe in through the top of the head. Breathe in through the torso. Exhale out in all directions. This golden light is always there for you to remember. Find yourself in the center of. When we choose to stay in harmony with our vision, stay on track, to stay in congruence, to stay in integrity with our higher wisdom, our higher self, our higher intentions. We can be more sure of the actions to take next with ease and grace. I invite you today, whenever you're listening to this, to spend some time outside with your feet touching the earth. And feel that support of this planet that is also with you every moment of your life, just like the breath. Connect to that. Feel the golden light around you. Know that you are supported and that you are loved and that you are more than enough. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here and do this kind thing for yourself. You may stay in this light for as long as you'd like. Or continue on your day. And as always, reach out to me if you have any questions about what we did or how I might support you more deeply. Thank you. I'm here.